Hello guys, I wanted to create a video to show you guys how to log in and be able to access our course material. You should either be in Geometry A or Geometry B. I'm doing those two classes for you. So let's get started. So when you log into Canvas, it's the first thing you should see. You should see the courses. Of course, you're only going to see one class because you're in only one class. So if I click on Geometry A right there, it's going to show everything, and I'm going to put it on Student View. I click on the wrong one there. Let me go back there. So I'm going to put it on Student View so you can see, this is what you're going to see on your screen. Okay, this is exactly what you're going to see. You're going to see what you need to do. Notice that it says day 1, Geometry A, June 10, 2020. If you're in Geometry B, it's going to say the same thing, but it's just going to say Geometry B. Okay, you're going to get started with the syllabus right there. If you click on the syllabus, okay, I'm going to give you, this is a simple syllabus. It tells you what this class is going to be about, and then it tells you, hey, daily quizzes and exams are 50%, homework and classwork are 50%, and then it tells you what times are you supposed to be meeting and stuff like that. Okay, this student, after you read the syllabus and stuff, you click on take the quiz. Okay, and it should allow you to take a quiz. It's going to ask you some basic questions. What should I do if I have questions and I don't understand the lesson? You should always reach out to Mr. Donis so I can help you out. We could always do a Zoom meeting, or you can text me, or you can email me. But we can try to figure out a way that I can help you. I know it's very difficult with this whole online thing, but just go ahead and reach out to me and say, Mr. Donis, I need help. Can we do a meeting on Zoom? And then we can say, hey, let's meet from 10 to 11. And then we can talk about the whole, what you need help with. What happens if I don't do one assignment, but I do the rest? Here's the thing, guys. This class is very strict on the assignments. We ask that you do every single assignment. The reason for that is because you're doing this class that is supposed to take 16 to 18 weeks. You're doing it in 3 weeks. So what's happening is that if you miss one assignment, you're pretty much missing like 3, 4, 5 assignments in a normal class. Okay, so it's important that you actually do and attempt every single assignment. Even if you don't know how to do it, at least even if you get 1 out of 10, the whole point is that you attempt every single assignment and that you submit something for that assignment. I don't want to see that you skip an assignment. That's not acceptable. So the answer for this one is you will actually fail if you don't submit all the assignments, or if you don't attempt all the assignments. It is required for all the assignments and quizzes to be submitted. Okay, and if you need help, like I said, reach out to me and I can help you with that assignment that you don't understand very well. Which of the following is not an expectation of the class? It says watch daily videos and lessons. Yes, you are going to be watching daily videos and lessons. Reach out to my friends for help. That's not really an expectation. Take notes from the video. Yes, I will be asking you to take notes from the video. Rewatch if necessary. You will need to rewatch some videos. If you don't understand something, go ahead and watch it again and see if you understand it better. And you're gonna have to complete related assignments and quizzes that are related to that video. So reach out to my friends for help. It's not really an expectation. But of course, you can always do that if you have a friend that passed Geometry B or Geometry A and you need their help. Of course, go ahead and reach out to them. That's not a problem. It's just that it's not an expectation. What percentage of the final grade is homework and classwork? Well, homework and classwork is actually 50% of your grade, so it's important that you complete every homework assignment and every classwork assignment. Quizzes and exams, of course, as the other 50%. Which of the following way is not a good way to reach out to me? By sending me a letter through the post office? That's not a good way, okay? But you can reach out to me by email or by text. I put on the syllabus what my number is, 805-720-6362, and through Canvas messages. And there is a way you can contact me through there as well. And then by Zoom meetings, okay? If you email me or send me a message through Canvas, we can schedule a Zoom meeting so we can talk to each other. Okay? Submit the quiz. And there it is, 5 points. Of course, hopefully everybody's answering this already. There's gonna be times where you say, hey, I missed a question. And here, of course, I got them all correct. But on the other ones, it might say, hey, this question got incorrect. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next part. All right, so every single day, you're gonna have a lesson. So you're gonna click here where I'm pointing. Okay, this is for Geometry A. For Geometry, it's very similar. Click in there. And this is what you're gonna see. You're gonna see a video and you're gonna see some notes, okay? You can't just do that assignment. You have to watch the video, guys, because the video is pretty much how you're gonna learn in this class. Okay, so I have posted a video for you that you can watch. Okay, what I recommend is that you open the lesson in here. You can zoom in there. And here's the lesson. I already wrote the notes for you and everything. So the notes are already going to be in there. And I show you how to do every single problem. On the video, I am showing you how to do every single one of those problems. So if you have a question and you're like, oh, I don't know how to do number 3 here, go to the video and look for that, please. It's important that you do that. Okay, so again, for every single day, you have a lesson to watch, and then you have some notes in there. Take notes and learn from those videos. Kind of think that those videos is kind of like you watching me teach. It's the same thing. Now, when you're done watching those videos, you're gonna go here and you're gonna do some classwork. Now, for Geometry A, there's, like I said, there is gonna be a lot of work, and that is because every single day in this class, it's like 3 to 4 to 5 days in a regular class. The reason for that is because you're doing a class that is supposed to take you 16 to 18 weeks. You're doing it in 3 weeks, which in a way is great because now you don't have to go through this whole class for 18 weeks, something that you have already seen before. Okay, so I want to encourage everybody to just finish the class and be done in 3 weeks instead of 16 to 18 weeks. Okay, if you click on, let me start with this one here, Geometry A classwork. Okay, in here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna see some questions in here. If you click in here, it's gonna show you what the questions are. Okay, so like on this one here, we can solve that one. I'm gonna solve it for you really quick. Okay, so if I have so on this one, you can set it up as x plus 22 plus 12 plus x is equal to 14. Okay, the idea in this round is to solve for x. So I have 2x plus, of course you can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm doing that here. Okay. Let me just get the answer here really quick. All right, so when you have work on all those problems there, when you have work on all those problems and then you get an answer for every single one of those, you're gonna go ahead and submit that. Okay, you're gonna click in there where it says take the quiz. Okay, and then you have to enter integers. What are integers? Well, -2, -1, and so on and so forth. So in here, you're gonna enter the answer. What I got for that first one there was -10. So I'm gonna submit that. Let me actually plug in my keyboard here. This is actually not plugged in. I'm using a tablet here. So in here, I'm gonna put -10, okay? Now let's pretend I just, I'm gonna try to answer all those questions there. I'm just gonna put a 3 in every single one of them because I don't wanna give you all the answers here. I'm only doing that because okay, let's pretend that those are all 3s, of course. When you do this, don't put a 3 in all of them. This is after you have, answer all those questions, and then you are putting in the answer for every single one of them. When I submit the quiz, what you're gonna see is that, you're gonna see right now, it's gonna give you a score. In there it says I got 1 out of 14. That makes sense because I only work on one of them. On that question number 1, it says it's correct. But in here, you're gonna notice that question 2 is gonna show up as incorrect. So you are going to be able to see which questions you got right and which questions you got wrong. That's great because I'm actually allowing you to retake the quiz again. So if you take the quiz again and you correct the ones that you did wrong, you could actually resubmit the answers to those questions again. Okay? All right, so let's talk about the next portion. You are going to have to log into iExcel. So iExcel, it says in here, Geometry A, iExcel assignment number 1. So iExcel is a website that you're gonna be also be doing work on that website. All right, so in this one here, what you're gonna be doing is the assignment is gonna show up on the top right there, iExcel assignment. All you have to do is click on there and it's gonna bring you to another website. Okay, the answers are, and it's gonna ask you to log in. If it doesn't, go ahead and log in on the top right there. The passwords should be in there. On this one, it's actually not, so I have to put it in there. Let me actually do that right now, because I do want you guys to see the passwords really quick. Alright, so actually I fixed it. I actually put usernames and passwords because you are going to need those usernames and passwords. So I'm gonna click in there and you're gonna see your passwords in there. Every single one of you is gonna have a password. Okay, I'm gonna use my own, but remember guys that when you log in you have to put These, for example, and this person is D Strada Ortega at, you do have to put the Pioneer Valley HS in there. And then your password is always going to be your ID. Like this one here. This one is Marisa Arias. So you put M Arias at, you do have to put the at Pioneer Valley HS. And then there is your password. So if you can't find your password, if you're having problems logging in on IXL, please let me know and I can help you. Okay, so I'm gonna log in with my username here. Of course, I have some power here that since I'm the teacher, I'm able to skip the questions. But on this one, what you're gonna be doing is you're gonna be answering every single one of those questions. For example, what is this? Well, that's obviously a line. And what you're gonna be able to see in here is that your SMART score is gonna be increasing. So in here you have a 20 now. What is this? A ray. You submit that and it says terrific. See how your score is increasing? Now you have a 36. If you were to submit this right now, you will get 3.6 out of 10 points. What is this? Well, that's obviously a line segment. Okay, now I have 50. I'm already done with 50% of that assignment. You believe that? All right, so we have a ray now. Okay, I'm already 60% of that assignment. We have a line. And then, of course, the questions might get a little bit more difficult. All right, so I did post a video on this related to that. And then I just want to show you, let's just say, hey, you know what? I want to submit this now. Here's how you're going to do it. We're going to look for an application called IXL, or not IXL, I'm sorry. For an application called the snipping tool. You see, snipping tool. You click in there. And here's what I want to see, guys. Here's what I want to see. Here's my snipping tool. Here's what I want to see. I want you to click on there where it says new. So I'm just going to click in there so you can see. Click on new. And what you're going to be doing now is you're going to take a screenshot of what you have on the screen. So I'm going to start here where it says IXL. And I just click and hold. Of course, my face is going to show up in there. And there it is, guys. Here's what I want to see. I want to see that you have your name in there. I want to see that you have the title on there. And I want to see the score as well. So in here is my, that's a funny picture of me. Here is what I need. I need to see that you have your name on there. I want to see that you have the title of that assignment. And of course, I want to see that score. I'm going to go ahead and save this one. Save as. And I'm going to submit that in a second here. I'm going to save it on my pictures. Save it anywhere where you're going to remember where it is. Okay, so click on save and click on yes. Now I'm going to go back to the assignment here because now it's time to submit this assignment. You're going to click on submit assignment here. Click in there. And it's going to ask you to submit that picture that we took using the snipping tool. So click on choose file and let's look for that picture. That picture, I put it on pictures. I named it capture and I'm going to click on open here. There's my picture. All I have to do now is click on submit assignment. Now, when you submit that assignment, I'm going to be able to see that assignment and I'm going to be able to give you a score for that assignment. All right. So you're going to be doing several IXL assignments. This is different for Geometry B. For Geometry A, there is 3 IXL assignments. You notice that the first one was pretty easy. You can probably do it in 5 minutes. The second one is also pretty easy as well. You can probably do it in 10 to 15 minutes or so. at the end of every module, at the end of every day, there's always going to be a quiz. And those are the ones you have to be extra careful, because the quizzes are also 50% of your grade. So if I click on quiz, the main difference between a classwork and a quiz is that quizzes cannot be submitted again. Everything else could be submitted again. Quizzes, no. So be careful, and I will encourage you to use your notes, use whatever resource you have, use the internet. It's pretty much open everything except for, like, you don't want to have your parents, do the quiz for you. You want to do it yourself, but who's really stopping you? But anyway, you're gonna take the quiz. You're gonna see all the answers in there. I'm sorry, all the questions in this PDF. When you're ready to take the quiz, you just click on take the quiz, and you're going to submit your answers. Submit your answers. I'm not gonna do those. It's gonna say when I submit my questions that I got a 0 out of 20 because I didn't actually do it. Okay, but this is where you're gonna see. You're gonna be able to see, hey, you know what, I got question 3 wrong, and so forth and so on. All right, so every day you're gonna see something very similar to what you see in day 1. Okay, I already posted day 2 for geometry A, so you should be able to see if you want, guys. I'm not stopping you from doing 2 days in one. If you're the type of person that says, hey, you know what, I'm gonna work hard for 1 day and then do 2 days on 1 day, okay, that's fine with me. And then you take the other day off. Okay, you can do that, but all I want to see is that you actually finish your work by the deadline. So for example, if you want, you could finish up to here, and I even posted day 3. So if you're one of those people that really don't have much to do, you can do the whole work for the whole week in 1 day, really. Of course, I haven't posted anything for next week because I still gotta work on those lessons, and I'm still doing a lot of work, and I'm gonna have to start doing some grading as well. Well, guys, this was an introductory video. If you ever have more questions or anything, just please reach out to me. I'm here to help you. We can do Zoom meetings, we can just text me, you can email me, do whatever you need in order to reach out to me. I'll see you guys on the course.